Hello, hello, hello. Namaste, my Zenzies, my merry mermaids, my merry merman, or merry mermen, um, my unique unicorns, my namaste ninjas, my bella butterflies, my unique unicorns. We are listening to some music from Miss Manifester. I shared her several times. Her music, her affirmations. So I'm going to get a little bit into them maybe today. I don't know what I'm doing. I just want to show you a couple of things. No one seems to be here, so um, sorry for saying so many times. Okay, so I wanted to show you one of the things I wanted to do, guys, is show you my walls. Because hi, tarot time with Charlotte. How you doing, Charlotte? Thank you for coming. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear the music and me okay? Hi, Scullified. Welcome. Sorry I'm late. I didn't realize when I went to go to the bathroom that a lot of time has passed. Ever since I had I tend to have IBS, right? So ever since I had Whataburger, I only had 3 bites of my hamburger, and it's still in the refrigerator, and I had onion rings that tasted really good, and French fries, right? I shared the fries with Devin, but his hamburger didn't make him feel good either, and I've been sick ever since. Like, not sick, but just like running to the bathroom, 6 times last night and all day today. So, but anyhow, we were gonna go out to eat. I was supposed to get my nails done today and go out to eat after that, and none of which we're doing, but that's okay. We'll do it tomorrow. Okay, that's part of being semi-retired. Is you could do what you want. Connor, my stepson, is in New York or New Jersey, visiting his mom and his friends. So he'll be away for like 2 weeks. So me and Devin have the house to ourselves. Yeah, we're gonna run around naked. Not. Okay. No, we don't do that anymore. We don't do running around naked. I mean, I guess we can, but... Alright, this is a daytime show, guys. I want to show you... you guys can hear the music? Is it spooky? It's just manifestation music. I did take down... I don't know if anybody noticed, but I took down my... why don't I just show you me? Okay. I'm not a good sight today. I don't even have my makeup done today. I don't even have my age spot covered up. I didn't feel like putting my makeup on because I just about took it off last night. I didn't even use my makeup really because I went to go do a delivery at the UPS store. And I did a little video and everybody was like so worried about me. I did have a bad day though yesterday. It was sad. It was... Okay. And some people thought it was about my sister Christine. No, I mean, it's not great what's happening with her. I'm just going to walk around a little bit. It's not great what's happening to my sister, but it was just a blue day. I can't really put my finger on it. I can put my finger on it a little bit, but anyhow, it was kind of a blue day. I was like realizing, I know nobody wants to hear this anymore, and I don't even want to hear it anymore. I know Devin doesn't want to hear it anymore, but I was just realizing like that dream of going to going to the wedding and going to New York, that dream is over, and I still have my suitcase packed. But the only thing is I took my dress out of there. because it's special. I probably can't even fit into it anymore because I think I look even fatter. But anyhow, so I was thinking about that. I was thinking about living here for 9 years and not making a friend. And I know I made friends with you guys. And I did have Ruby visit me once and we had a great time. But yeah, it was a blue day. And I prayed in the daytime before I went to, when I was packing up the box, to make, to send out 12 pieces of artwork. Let's show you the walls. That should have made me happy because I wanted to. Another time when I manifested, I'm about to go all over the place, right? Another time when I manifested, I asked God and the universe to let me clear out these walls and so I could fit my other stuff, my new stuff, like that you could see right here. Should never put a painting on top of a painting. Okay. Anyhow, there's plenty of stuff. There's always plenty of stuff that I have to finish and put up on the wall. Anyhow, I asked God for that, so I should be happy and thrilled that I was sending out my 12 paintings. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, it looks okay over here, right? Okay over here. But then we get over here, see all the empty spaces? That's great. I'm happy about it, trust me. I'm very happy. I'm going to arrange like things that are really high up. I'm going to pull it down. But I just didn't feel like arranging things, as you could see. But I'm glad about this because I manifested it. Because I want to, here's my information. Okay, because I want to make more and take my channel to another level. Okay, so part of the reason why I came on today is not because I'm an attention whore, but because I like to share things. Sometimes I'm an attention whore. But no, I like to share things with the Mystic Brady Bunch. And I've been getting, you might have noticed that I took off a video that I did yesterday. Okay, those of you Mystic Brady Bunch people that are very, very close with me, you know why I did that. I just, I think that I might have put up too much information on it, so I totally deleted it. Okay, but then some people said to me, "Oh, I liked it and it was helpful." It was only 5 minutes. It was like when I first woke up, right? But I want to tell you and I want to thank you guys for praying for Trisha because she said things went well. And I'm really happy and grateful for that. And I thank you guys for praying. And I'm so happy that I prayed too. And
did you know you can get a variety of 30 vegetable ingredients in just 3 capsules? Let me tell you that my body is thankful.
No.
Go ahead and start to relax your body, closing your eyes when you sit or lie down.
Sorry, guys. One second.
When you lie down. And go ahead and just take some deep breaths.
Yeah, I don't want to make this super... I don't want to make it super long, but I needed to have certain music that I just needed you guys to hear. So I am thankful that I did do the prayer. I put it out to the universe. It got 111 views, right? And so that's good. I mean, it's not 1,000, but it's just a 5-minute prayer that we know about. Got 111 views, and so that's very good. So now I'm about to do a little prayer that focuses in on... Lately, I've been hearing a lot from my Mystic Brady Bunch people and friends and people even not Mystic Brady, just hearing about it. And I added a sub of mine. Her name is Patty Carr. I call her PK. I added her to my candle. Okay, my Mary candle. Lady Guadalupe candle. Okay. And she suffers from very, very, very dangerous kidney problems, kidney damage, kidney operations, and whatnot. So I'm focusing at first on some affirmations for kidneys, right? Then I'm going to go into a little bit on the liver, and I'll say what it is, but I'm feeling like energetically, I have no paintings left that are orange, and I'm wearing a new shirt that's orange. I bought it yesterday when I went shopping, and then I said, hey, I don't feel so great, so let me go into, I wanted to go into the store to get a couple of t-shirts. I really did need them. Anyhow, so I just really, I don't know what I'm doing. I want to get out some information. It might be helpful. And just so you know, this is what I used to do back in the day. I used to do just videos. It didn't get a lot of attention at all. It's a lot of work. But now I came across one of my folders because I got, by the way, so I do have, even though I sold 12 paintings, collages, healing art, right? Oh, what's wrong with me today? Okay, I mean, I did have coffee, so. My Ireland cup. Okay, so even though I sold 12 paintings and I have healing art, and I have 2 healing arts paintings, collages to create, that's already been paid for, right? But I just have to finish, I have to work on them. Even though I did that, I still have 31 paintings left. Okay, so in case anybody's interested, just put it in the comments, or my email, which is katrina8.kb@gmail.com. I'll put that in the comments too. Who's here? Thank you for subbing. Yeah, please sub up and give me a thumbs up. 22 in the house. Thank you. I don't have my makeup on today, so I look better when I have my makeup on and, not showing my age spots. I really wanted to dance today and do a quick dance video, but I didn't feel like dancing. I was sort of getting into the mood of dancing, but my meditation told me that I need to do this first. Yeah, I actually color my affirmations. I didn't finish, but I started. If you don't believe me, here they are. Everything that I do, I work very hard at. It might seem like, hey, she's just a joker. She's just joking around. What is this channel all about? If you're new. But I work really hard to manifest sales, to manifest clients, to manifest, my readings. They're open, to manifest having this little small business that I have. And it's not easy, but, I feel good about it when I get to talk to the Mystic Brady Bunch. I feel energized after I talk to you guys, even if like yesterday, if I'm really down and blue, like I was crying and stuff like that, okay? And then I can't come on, okay? I think about it, and then I saw a bug last night, so I had to kill the bug. I had to kill 2 bugs, And that flips me out and puts me in such a bad energy. And then I'm scared to even live my life in the living room. Okay. So I've been going to sleep very late lately and studying. I've been studying another case, which you probably heard of, which is called Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Put a 1 in the chat if you know about her. Okay. She's, somebody who supposedly allegedly suffered Munchausen. I don't know how to say it. Okay. But her mother made her sit in a wheelchair and get operations. And she hired some guy to kill her mother, and she ran off with him. And meanwhile, she's out of jail, but he's going to be in jail for life. So I am studying, all right? I watched everything that was on Lifetime, and then I started studying video after video. And I really changed my mind. I very, very, very not often do I change my mind because I try to energetically tap into people, and I was so worried for her. And so then I decided when I do a read on it, but right now she's really controversial. Some people are getting their channels shut down. I mean, I don't make any money. I'm not monetized, so I might be safe. But and I don't have that many subs, so I might be safe. But anyhow, I have to be very careful how I do it, so that because she goes on everybody's channel, whoever's talking about her, if they're not talking about her as, a queen and, or a victim, she goes after them. So, Mystic Brady doesn't need that energy, okay? Sometimes I feel like fighting, but sometimes, I'll fight to stand up for children. I'll fight to stand up for my family and my friends. And I'll fight to stand up for myself. But, however, I have to be in the energy. Like, are there better things to talk about? Yes, there are. But I do have an opinion, and I'm entitled to it. Okay, so I'll discuss her another time. This is for healing. And based on the colors of your body, chakras in your body, now this music is starting to annoy me a little bit, just a little bit. So I'm going to turn it down a little bit. It's only 11 minutes. Okay, let me show you what I found in the Mystic Brady archives. Okay. Some of you might remember if you ordered artwork from me back in the day. When I say back in the day, I mean like 2019, 2020. You got a picture of this young lady, right? I lost her for a while, so that's why I didn't put her in packages recently. I just found her today. Okay, I know it's a rough picture, right? So basically what I'm showing you here is the different chakras in the body, and lately I've been having trouble with my crown chakra. See where it says iridescent, white crown, gold, and silver? So, headaches, migraines, as of late that I have to take Excedrin. I take 2 Excedrin and I'm usually okay, but then 4 hours later it comes back. So I'm trying to do affirmations for my head chakra, my crown chakra, and find out what exactly is in my brain that I'm upset with and just release it. Okay, so there's different affirmations you could say for different parts of your body. And so the third eye, I know it doesn't look purple, but that's supposed to be purple third eye. Okay, everything to do with your psychic ability, your intuition, pituitary gland, pineal gland. Okay, and then you have your throat chakra, which is blue. Okay, everything to do with expression and expressing yourself and talking, speaking about yourself, speaking about your truth, expressing your creativity. Okay, and then we have the green, and it's supposed to be green and pink. Pink with green is your heart chakra. Okay, sorry that the color, when I laminated, this is laminated. When I laminated it, the color looks like it's orange, and it's not supposed to be orange. Okay, so green and pink would be for your heart chakra. Let me just shut this off.
Before bed tonight,
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so if you have trouble with your shoulders, if you have heart trouble, if you have trouble forgiving yourself, forgiving others, falling in love, moving on from a relationship that's toxic, then you might have trouble with your heart chakra. Okay, and you need to wear these colors, especially that hits the chakra that you're working on, and then of course work on that chakra by doing affirmations and also feeling, really discovering what exactly you're having a problem with. Then you'll notice that her arms are red and her legs are supposed to be red because that's the red root chakra, which is the first chakra that rules your arms and your legs. Okay, so that's for stability. So and fingers, I forgot to tell you, fingers. And I'm having a lot of trouble with my fingers on my left hand, and that's the hand I write with. I can't bend them. That's usually related to a back issue, but I'm going to try to heal it as well. Because last year, I went to doctors all summer. This year, I am canceling. I just canceled one doctor appointment with the specialist that I went to last summer, and I got to cancel one on July 13th. I'm canceling them, except for my regular doctor, because, he gives me my medicine to sleep with. So, but yeah, this summer is not going to be I'm going to heal myself. It's not going to be a doctor summer because I don't have the money. They're already charging me $1,600 for. I haven't even gone to the doctor in like 6 months. What is the $1,600 for? I got a mammogram. They charged me $1,000 for a mammogram, and I'm high risk, and I'm 60. Okay. Then they said that they took that off, but now all of a sudden, and they charged me only $300, but now it's up to $1,600 again. So they got something else coming if they think that I'm going to pay them $1,600. Anyhow, if you're having any trouble with your stomach, that's solar plexus chakra, stomach, gallbladder, liver. Okay, sometimes your liver enzymes are up. Sometimes you got a fatty liver. I do. I know that. Okay, anyhow, sometimes you have trouble with your stomach ulcers or just nausea. You have to figure out what is it that you're holding in, because solar plexus is your power, right? I'm asking her, right? Yes, Katrina? Okay, solar plexus holds your power and how you show yourself to the world and how you stick up for yourself and others. Okay, but sometimes if you overuse your solar plexus, then you might become a bully, or you might become like a dictator type, or too bossy. But when you underuse it, then you become a wuss, and then you have all kinds of stomach problems like GERD and ulcers. And I had 2 ulcers, so I could talk on it. All right, you have to learn how to do it in the middle, not be a wuss, but not be a dictator as well. Okay, if that makes any sense. And with all these chakras, there is music you could listen to. Usually I would have that playing in the background, but it was just starting to annoy me. Hi, Cass Love. How you doing, sweetheart? Nice to see you. Taste tester, how are you? Thank you. Team support Deception, dismantle, echoes of clarity. I think I'm going to be honest with you, Deception. I think if you shorten your name, you will get more subs. Because very, very long names aren't great to have. It's a little bit too hard. So I think if you shorten your name, she has a YouTube channel, Deception, Dismantled, Echoes of Clarity. That's just my opinion. I'm always trying to look out for a fellow creator. Okay. But anyhow, that's my idea. And then, like I said, the orange is for your anything to do with your reproductive organs, your prostate, both male and female organs with orange. So like if you feel like you're getting pains in your intestines, small intestine, large intestine, or having those kind of problems, wear more orange, wear more peach, and eat more peach color things. Eat more orange, eat more carrots, eat more peaches. Fruits and vegetables help, definitely. Okay. And so I just wanted to show you this, guys. I'm sorry if it's weird. Okay. So, see, I have everything all written up, and when people buy my artwork, depending on what the colors are that resonate with the chakras, that resonate with the artwork, you get the paperwork. You get a whole folder full of stuff. If you don't believe me, just ask anybody in the audience that has ever bought something from me. Okay? You also get some sage, a Palo Santo stick. I slowed down a little bit on the white sage boxes because it started costing a lot of money. Okay, anyhow, but you get like exactly what chakras your healing art would resonate with. Okay, so for anybody who has kidney issues, I'm going to turn this around to me because I like people to look in my eyes when I'm watching a video. I like to see the person that I'm watching. Okay, so let me turn it around and just read to you. Hello. Okay. I might stand up sometime too because my back is getting like locked. Okay. So all right, so for kidney issues, and PK, hopefully you see this video. I know she's going back and forth to the hospital for operations and procedures and stuff. And this is for anybody with kidney issues, which my husband was one. I've had some kidney stones, and they are not fun, okay? Increase your water. Everybody should increase their water. Throw in a couple of lemons. If you do not, by the end of the day, I don't care if you're drinking tea, coffee, iced tea, soda, still have to have some water, clear water. Put some lemons in there as well. At night, if you have trouble going to the bathroom, which I don't have trouble, okay, I have trouble not going to the bathroom. not going to, whatever. Okay, so, I used to have the button. Okay, anyway. No, I'm not drunk yet. No, I am not. I'm just high on life. Okay. Because I'm talking about my favorite subject, one of my favorite subjects, which is chakras and healing your body for free. But I'm not a doctor. So, if you have to go to the doctor, you go to the doctor. But try to heal your chakras because the doctor ain't going to heal your chakras. And then you'll be back, you'll get something fixed, then you'll be friggin' back in there if you did not fix and remedy the misposition of the chakra that is not in alignment. That's the word I was looking for. In alignment, okay? So, if there's something wrong with your back, and I have back issues, I used to go to the chiropractor with Devin. I just stopped after right after I went to New York and Ireland for a month. I said I'm gonna not join back up until I feel like I need it. I've been doing pretty good, even though I'm not walking enough. I'm not back at the gym yet, but you know what? When I work, that's when I throw my neck out and my back hurts. So I've been out of work since May 20th, and therefore my back is good. It's pretty good. Anyhow, so please think about what you could do to heal yourself naturally, and just try that first. I mean, if you have to go to the ER or the hospital, you definitely do it, but try doing a couple of healing naturally. Listening to music doesn't do anything, doesn't take much from you to listen to a meditation music that is good for your crown chakra. Say you have a headache, you can't sleep because your head hurts so much. No medicine is working. I've been there. Okay, I do a reading. I can't shut my brain off, and I just sit there and have daymares and nightmares. Okay, and so I put on a little Jason Stevenson music for the crown chakra, or a little sleepy music for the crown chakra, and also sleepy. And I get sleep. I don't go to sleep with the music. Okay, but I go into a meditation state. I feel relaxed. Okay, so music, the meditation music for the chakra that is needed does help. Okay, so kidney problems. The colors for kidney problems are orange, yellow, and peach. If you have kidney problems, the probable cause, and this is from Louise Hay. Okay, Louise Hay, look her up if you don't know about her. This is reading her book and doing research. And then I have, all kinds of folders. See? I started doing this not even in 2020. I started doing this when I lived in New York, in Staten Island. And I noticed that colors help. Colors help heal things. And that's when I started collaging and painting a lot, because I had a lot of problems going on, and in my body and in my surrounding environment, and the colors helped. Okay, so kidney problems. The probable cause is, allegedly, criticism, disappointment, failure, shame that you're holding on to, reacting like a little kid. Okay. Oh, I got to tell this to Devin because he's had quite a few kidney problems, but he's also diabetic. But I've had a couple of kidney problems, and I try to fix it with the therapy, and also, of course, drinking more water. So what you're supposed to do is, and when I say criticism, disappointment, failure, sometimes you might think that I can't fix this, Katrina. How am I supposed to fix this? This person has passed away. I can't talk to them again. And yes, you can. I can't reach out to them to tell them I'm sorry. I can't hear that they are sorry to me. It's just, nothing's going to get better. Okay? Take away, erase that thought. That's a negative thought pattern. I have them all the time. I have them every minute of the day. I have to work at being a happy person. I have to work at trying to forget the bad things that happen to me and say, those things are not happening to me right now. Yeah, that happened. It existed, but it is not my reality right now. Right now, I'm in a very loving relationship with my spouse. We have a beautiful house. I'm not trying to rhyme. We have 2 dogs, and we've had other pets, and that lived a fairly long time. And I get to do my artwork and sometimes sell it. I get to do my readings. I get to look into cases, which is what I'll do till the day I die. And you guys know that. So there's always hope until the day we die and go over to heaven, hopefully, right? So whatever you're worried about or mad about, it's like a ball. I got to put you down now. A second. It's like a ball, right? Picture this ball right here, right? In your kidney. This is like resentment, disappointment, shame, fear, failure. And then it's like here. And then it stays here, lodged in your kidney. Okay, what does that mean, metaphysically speaking? Now, we're taking our brain and we're not thinking like the doctors do, right? Some doctors are more open to it. A lot of healers are very open to it. Some Eastern, the Chinese definitely believe in the chakras. In order to attain chi, which is, being at a peaceful state. So we have to think about whatever that shame was, whatever that failure was that somebody else had on you, they failed you. Like sometimes it could be like you're feeling like a little kid that your parents failed you, or that your spouse failed you, or your significant other failed you, or you didn't get the career that you wanted. You didn't get the job you wanted. You didn't get the relationship you wanted. You didn't get the house you wanted. It's some kind of mad, sad feeling. And it's like this. And it's balled up and it lodged itself into the kidney area. Because the kidney area is criticism. Criticism of who? Criticism of yourself first. I failed. I did not complete something. I got divorced, therefore I failed. I got in trouble at work, therefore I failed. I didn't have a house for my kids when I got divorced, so therefore I failed. I'm just using examples. Some are true, some aren't true. Okay, just for metaphorically speaking, or just have examples. There's some kind of criticism and disappointment that you have to get over. You have to forgive yourself. You have to forgive others and just say, you know what? Everything that happens to us in this matrix, right, in this lifetime is the Zen feeling. That's why I try to be Zen. I try to be a little bit Buddhist. I'm not going to lie. I've studied Buddhism. When I was 15, and they were teaching us that in school, because they teach you about different things, and they were teaching us about Buddhism. I was like, I was brought up Catholic, and I was like, I like this. And I remember telling my mother about it, and she's like, well, some people believe that it's all the same once you be a good person, and just the Catholics believe about Jesus and God, but Buddha could have existed. Gandhi definitely existed. So my mother was very open and not like, let's put everybody in a box. So I thank God for that beautiful lady that was my mother. That is my mother still. Okay, because she's my spirit guide, one of them. But anyhow, take that failure or that shame that you have that makes you feel like you're a little kid, or maybe it happened when you were a little kid, and let it go and say, I forgive myself and I forgive others, and really feel it and really absorb it and give to yourself. You are literally I know I'm not talking about as a doctor, but you are literally, your kidneys are asking for love. Your kidneys are asking for validation. They're asking you to feed them with liquids, with water, with lemons, okay? With lemon water. So I was just getting something, paying more attention to the body and the body's needs, okay? So the new thought pattern, if you have kidney problems, is divine right action is always taking place in my life. Only good comes from each experience. It is safe to grow up. A lot of people, including me, we get stuck on something traumatic, some trauma that we have when we're a kid. We get stuck on that and in that feeling. And what we have to do is, in order to get, we don't go around it. We have a problem, right? We don't go around it. We don't go over it. We don't go under it. We have to get through it. Okay? We have to get through it. That means it's painful to go through it. It's painful to rethink about it, but don't stay in, it's not happening right now, but we have to make some sort of peace for it. And like I said earlier, a lot of people say, well, that person is dead. That person is no longer in my life. That person is not available to deal with this issue. But a lot of times it's us. We get stuck in a feeling or a trauma, and we have to say, we're not a little kid anymore. We're not a teenager anymore. We're not at the age that trauma happened. Not that traumas just happen to little kids, but they're especially important because little kids don't know how to deal with it. So they go into a different place, or they develop another personality, or they develop coping mechanisms. So divine right, write it down. Write it down. Journaling is everything. Journaling, writing, drawing, creating. That's why I like to paint so much. That's why I like to do my healing art. That's why I wanted the walls clear so I can do more. Something else is coming or feeling. Anyhow, divine right action is always taking place in my life. Only good comes from each experience. It is safe to grow up. Divine right action is always taking place in my life. Only good comes from each experience. It is safe to grow up. Having more peach and orange around, a little bit of yellow because we're getting into this very close to the solar plexus as well. Anyhow, if you have kidney stones, it's a different reason. Okay? But similar. Remember what I said? Disappointment, fear, shame, and it's here, and it's in your kidney. All right. Lumps, kidney stones, the probable cause, metaphysically speaking, is lumps of undissolved anger. And I just heard, be careful of your sugar. And this happens to me too. Like I'll be like, oh, let me have a few bites of those peanut butter cups. It's not going to hurt anybody. And then let me have a little cup of ice cream. And then before you know it, you're going for more and more sugar because the sugar goes in your brain. Oh, I feel a little bit better now, but I'm not so worried, or I forgot what I was worrying about. And you're dealing with it with the sugar. And that's just like crack. Okay, so if you've done that, which I've done that right here today, I was reaching out to too much sugar. So I'm going to increase, right after this, I'm going to increase my water. I did have some water. I did have my balance of nature, which is fruits and vegetables. I've shown it to you guys. They do help me. I think they would help you too, because we can't possibly get in all, and I've had a banana today too. We can't possibly get all the fruits and vegetables that we need in. It's very hard. to do it that way. But I mean, some people out there are having shakes and stuff, but it's really expensive to buy that. So I rather take it in pill form and then try to fit the vegetables in. But if you have kidney stones, and I've had them before, they're lumps of undissolved anger. Lumps of undissolved anger. So all that means is there's something that hurt you and you didn't deal with it because maybe you were young, or maybe you're going through divorce, or maybe you're going through medical problem, or maybe you're going through your parents, something your parents did that you didn't agree with, whatever. Whoever it, whatever the situation was, you were angry. Guess what? That anger stayed there and pops up. Kidney stones, right? So we got to deal with what makes you, and you might say, well, if I ever told anybody what I was angry about, they would think I'm so stupid, right? Because I had a pretty good life. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about somebody else, right? But the thing is, it's your anger. It's your right to have those feelings. Maybe your whole life changed, but it changed for the better. But you're still sad about things that happened in the past. You have to deal with that. Writing it down. You don't have to even tell anybody, but write it down and ask God, please take this anger away from me. I want to forgive myself. I want to forgive the other people. It might even just be, I'm sorry I lost my dog. I just got a stabbing pain right here. So somebody out there might be having dental problems or dental work, because it just was like, it felt like somebody was doing this to here. See the scissor? That's what it felt like. Okay, so it's lumps of undissolved anger, criticism, disappointment, failure, shame, reacting like a little kid. Okay, these are kidney stones, kidney problem issues. So the affirmation for it, and of course, drinking water, loads of water, like so much water you feel like you're going to drown. All right. It's annoying. I know it's very annoying because I've had that problem, and I'm bad with my water. But I did have a bottle of water today. It was probably only 16 ounces, but I have had like 3 cups of coffee. But I will, after this, go and drink it down. Just drink it down. And I love Dasani water, so it won't be that hard. So affirmation being, I dissolve all past problems with ease. 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 Okay. And you have to, the reason why I slow it down and I say it like I'm insane is because I'm absorbing it myself. And when you say the affirmation the first time, it never goes in. You might say, but I'm like a sponge, so I only have to write it once, or I only have to say it once. Well, that's very good. But most likely your subconscious mind, your unconscious mind needs to absorb it. That's why we say affirmations more than once. That's why we try to do it at least 3 times. And then if there's things on this paper that you really just didn't get, I would write it. I always tell people, write out the affirmations, read them, say them, and write out the ones that really aren't getting in your noggin, that you really don't understand or identify with. Write them out. Something happens with the connection with the pen and the paper. Or a lot of times I write with a marker, a big old marker. When I'm channeling, I write the person's name down several times. You've seen it. I do it in colors sometimes. But there's a connection with the fine motor skills, your brain and hand connection. It gets absorbed into the noggin, Okay. So I dissolve all past problems with ease because kidney stones and kidney problems have to do with a past problem. Unless you were born with a kidney problem, you came into the world with a kidney problem, that's a whole other level. Okay? But no less, if you have a kidney problem that just developed, or kidney stones developed, okay? Take a look at that. I mean, and diabetes, there's a whole other thing for diabetes in Louise Hay's book. I always try to tell Devin, could you please say these affirmations? He really won't, but he does believe in the music and the art because I have made him just like a collage of the art, the colors that he needed for his heart disease. There's some type of healing for everything, is what I'm trying to say. So I dissolve all past problems with ease. Divine right action is always taking place in my life. I'm sorry, I just got it because I was talking too much. Divine right action, that means God, believe that. You need to believe that there's a higher power other than you, other than the medical field, other than your family and your friends. God, whoever you think is divine, there's a higher power that is taking right action to heal you. Divine right action is always taking place in my life. Scan yourself from head to throat, third eye chakra, throat chakra, heart chakra, solar plexus chakra, sacral chakra to root chakra. Scan yourself. See an energy, a light going past all your chakras, right? Especially if you have a back problem, that's the red root chakra, all right? And a little bit of the heart chakra because it depends on where your problem is, all right? So scan yourself. Visualize a light going past all the chakras. And when it gets to the place where you're having a problem, like say the kidneys, right? So that would be yellow chakra, solar plexus, and then into the sacral chakra, which is orange peach. Feel like the light gets even brighter. And know that divine right action is always taking place. God is always trying to help you and heal you. Archangel Raphael is always trying to heal you if you pray to them. Divine right action is always taking place in my life. Only good comes from each experience. It is safe to grow up. I'm sorry, I didn't recognize it at first because I haven't looked at these in a while. But something made me find the folder. And I said, I got to do something because I was going to do something else. But it was more self-serving what I was going to do. It was more just affirmations for me. Okay. How dare me try to promote myself. Okay. But no, this is definitely needed. All right. So only good comes from each experience. It is safe to grow up. Only good comes from each experience. So in other words, if we learn something from that experience and we saw ourselves, you know what, something bad happened or something happened that we just didn't like, it didn't have the ending we wanted, but you know what? We picked ourselves up and we kept it moving. Give yourself credit for keeping it moving, right? And know that from each experience that you had, good, bad, or ugly, okay, good came from it because you teach your children or you teach your friend and you know how, or your family member, you know how to get through a tough situation because you already did, didn't you? Okay, so these little body problems are little reminders, hey, we got to keep this chakra aligned. It got out of whack. We got to keep it in check. We got to fix it. We Are we being angry about something? Are we being resentful about something? Are we feeling sorry for ourselves, something that happened? Or do we feel like nobody noticed? That's another thing. We hold in stuff and pain and things, and we're like, nobody will understand. Nobody could possibly, I just heard this. Somebody's out there saying, nobody could possibly know what it feels like to be inside my body. And you're absolutely right. But you know what? Other people have pain too. Other people are having pain out there too. When we can talk about pain and discomfort and dis-ease and just like a feeling like yesterday, my yesterday feeling was, and now today is a different day. Today I was ready to dance again. Okay. But I knew that I needed to meditate. I knew I needed to sit here. I sit here and I look over my book. I take out my crayons. I read. These are affirmations. I reflect on my capabilities and skill sets. I am good at what I do in my business. My confidence is in my business, grows daily. I reward myself for the work I do. Okay. I have to look at that and think about that. What does that mean? Well, that means I get my nails done. I go to the movies. I get more art supplies, right? I know it seems like trivial to most people, but that's how I reward myself. Okay. But so I have affirmations for me, up the kazoo. But a lot of times I don't. I'm doing a case. I'm doing another case. I'm trying to help other people, and then I forget I have to do my meditation. I have to align my chakras. Okay, otherwise your body will let you know. When you ignore yourself too much and don't do what's healthy for you, and don't grab your own gas mask, right? First, before you take care of your kids, before you take care of your spouse, before you take care of your family, before you take care of your friend, okay, before you take care of your workmates, then you will start to get misaligned in your chakras. And then the old back will get out and the sciatica will come and your foot, you'll stub your pinky toe or you stub your toe and you can't really do anything about that, but think about how much it hurts. Because you were distracted because you're trying to do too much and then you didn't see that box over there. You didn't see the corner of the chair. But see what your body is working with you at all times to say, you're not going to slow down? Okay, all right, I'll slow you down. Okay, you're not going to drink enough water? Oh, okay, I see. Oh, you want to hold everything in? You want to just be mute about everything? You want to just never express what happened to you that made you so upset and just keep it moving and not deal with it? Okay, all right. Kidney stone. Kidney problems. I'm putting I don't mean to make fun of any kind of like people who get gallstones. I'm not saying it's all your fault. No, I'm just trying to say there could be another way. And wouldn't you want to know another way that you could figure out how to fix and clear up your body? Okay. So right under the kidney stones is the bladder, right? Or next to it is the bladder. So any kind of bladder problems goes with the same colors. Maybe mix a little yellow for the solar plexus. But if you have bladder problems, check please. Everything. I got everything. Okay. I could commiserate. But bladder problems is related to, probable cause, metaphysically speaking, is anxiety. Holding on to ideas. Okay? Anxiety, check please. Holding on to ideas, sort of. Fear of letting go. Yes. Always have that. And being pissed off. Wow. Anxiety, holding on to old ideas, fear of letting go, and being pissed off. Okay. So I'm not going to go into a big story with that one because that is self-explanatory. Okay. And Who hasn't had the fear of letting go, okay, and change? But has a lot to do with being pissed off. So the affirmation, the new thought pattern is I comfortably and easily release the old and welcome the new into my life. I am safe. I comfortably and easily release the old and welcome the new in my life. I am safe. I comfortably and easily release the old and welcome the new in my life. I am safe. Right now, I would be showing you one of my peach pictures, and I just sold Rosalie, Hallelujah Rosalie, and that was the last peach one, right? So what am I going to do? I'm going to be painting a peach one, a peach collage, because I always have to have all the chakras represented, even just for me to reference. That's how I stay healthy. And also having anything that is orange, carrots. If you don't like carrots, there's squash. Squash is really good. You could prepare it really fun with cut it down the middle, put a little olive oil, garlic, and Parmesan cheese and bake it for 10 minutes. Really good. I'm going to do that, by the way. I saw it and I was like, I got to do that because I like squash, but I love zucchini. But of course I like it fried, but that's bad for us. So we're going to bake it. We're going to try to be good and put some sea salt or Himalayan salt and a little pepper. Okay. Anyhow, I comfortably and easily release the old. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Hopefully it's in the toilet. Okay. My problem is I wait too long to run to the bathroom. Okay. And I'm like, having my coffee or having my drink or having my water, whatever I'm having. I'm like, oh, I can wait to the next commercial. I'm painting something. I could wait, until no. You're 60, you can't wait. Okay. Anyhow, that was TMI, right? I comfortably and easily release the old and welcome the new in my life. And please know that you are safe. I am safe. Absorb it. Don't say, but I don't have the payment for the next bill. I have this pain or that pain. No, just sit for a moment and act as if. A lot of times we just have to act as if and just absorb that feeling. Imagine right now I'm pain-free. I am safe. Everything's okay in the world. I'm going to be okay. My organs are aligned. And I'm drinking enough water. I'm eating some fruits and vegetables. And if I'm not, I'm going to increase them. I'm going to be kinder to myself. Okay? All right. That was everything to do with this 1 hour long? Holy cow. Okay. So I just want to say quickly, and let me take you off of me so you see the work here. And again, I wrote all these things up, and a lot of people told me, "Oh, I could type that up for you. I could, it'll look neater if somebody types it up for you." And I said, "No, thank you." I said, "Thank you so much for offering that. That's beautiful of you, but no, you know why? I needed to write it. I needed to, I did all the research based on, the chakras and the internet and books I have on it. And I said, I need to write it out because I'm old school like that. Plus, that's how my brain works. Okay. You could see I have different handwriting for different things. And that's just my personalities coming out. So if anybody has a liver problem or your doctor takes your blood work and says, hey, your hepatitis or jaundice or bilirubin is up, okay, you have a fatty liver, okay, you're going to want to try to think about your solar plexus, which is yellow, everything to do with your power, And you're going to also think about healing your heart chakra, which is green and pink. Everything to do with forgiveness of yourself, of others, loving people, friendships. If, everybody, to be human, we have friends that are here for a season, a reason, or a lifetime. And there's really no in between. Some of them leave. And we gotta just know that divine is taking the right action, is always taking place in your life. Divine is always in charge. If they wanted that person to be in your life forever, they would make it so. God would have made it so. But they wanted you to have certain experience. We all have a different contract. Okay, so for liver problems. Oh, sorry. I am sorry. Okay. Did I put everybody to sleep yet? I'm sorry I don't have my music on in the background. Okay. Yeah, I used to do these back in the day, and I always had music, and I always had a big chart to show you, but now I just showed you the chart, so. Oh, you're coming from South Africa? Cape Town, welcome. Come with Nakateko. And you're 11 years old? Welcome. Welcome, sweetheart. You're from South Africa as well? I know, I was doing a case for Jocelyn Smith, but I guess they still haven't found her yet. I should do a touch base with her. See if I can. The battery went dead on your iPad and you're on your phone. I'm always on my phone. I don't even know how to do anything on my computer. Just research, that's it. You've been cutting down on sugar, your diet affects... Yeah, your diet does affect your mood. I'm very bad with my diet, as you can see. But I have Hashimoto's, so that's the moon face, Eating protein, chicken, fish, vegetables, yes. Hi, Tracy. Every day is a new day, a new start. Manifestation works if you keep it daily. Yes, sister. You are correct, sister. But I mean, sometimes, some days I don't do it. But I try to think of in my mind, what do I want to achieve today? And sometimes it's just like I have to clean the house, so I have to actually try to manifest that. But a lot of times when I sit here, I'm working on a case, or I'm working on healing artwork. So that's when I'll get into it, and I'll try to listen. And I'll take out my crayons, and that helps me. Hi, Trisha Ann. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. I'm glad. I still have you on my candle. I know I'm reading this late, so I don't even know if everybody's here. You're 38? Okay. You're all youngsters compared to my age. I'm a Virgo too. Okay, so the liver and the fatty liver, if you have any issues or problems with the liver is the seat of anger and primitive emotions. The seat of anger and primitive emotions. So sometimes chronic complaining which I am very guilty of, and I have to watch it because I have gotten bad blood work on my liver. I've gotten the fatty liver, the bilirubin high, and then I get to work, and of course, watch your Jesus juice intake. And I do watch that because, there's a lot of alcoholism around my family, and I watch myself, But yeah, and I've changed my bilirubin to get better. But sometimes having the Hashimoto's just automatically makes the bilirubin go up. So a lot of people, they're like, bilirubin, what? Who's Billy? Billy Rubin? Okay, anyhow, let me get back to, so chronic complaining is really bad for your liver, okay? And I do that. I complain about myself, I complain about others, or I'm thinking, complaints. So I do have to watch that because it brings your vibe down and it actually causes your liver to get little, think about your liver with little green things on it, okay? That, and of course, you got to watch your eating and drinking. Your liver cleans out your whole system. Your liver, helps your kidneys, but cleans out what if your liver goes, then, you have no defense lined up. So chronic complaining is really bad for your liver. Justifying fault finding, like finding fault in others or yourself, but justifying it, okay? To deceive yourself, okay? And just basically feeling bad. But let me just explain something with the justifying fault finding. Okay. That's where you say, well, I can complain about this person, what they did to me because they did A, B, or C. All right. And I have, no money because they took away the money, or I have no house because they took away the house, whatever it is. That's staying in that one spot, right? And not believing that everything happened to me for a reason. But we have to learn from it. We have to pick ourselves up and put our big boy pants on and big girl pants on, right? Whatever we are, and move on, move along. Staying in the fault finding and the chronic complaining, whether even if you complain about yourself, and you guys know I complain about myself. Like constantly saying I'm so fat, I don't look good without makeup, and Devin never says that. Devin says you look better without makeup, or he'll say, why are you so beautiful, and I'll be like, you're just saying that because you want something, or you just, and he's like, no, you just want to put yourself down, and it's really, it makes the people who love you feel bad, and I'm like, I know that's true, because he doesn't lie to me. And I have to work on that. I've been working on that. Okay. I know you're like, hey, you just complain that you're fat and you have a bad diet and, but I'm not going to lie. I do know the truth, but I do love myself. I do love myself. And I do know it's important to be kind to yourself first. And that's what I'm working on at the age of 60. I've been working on it when I was like 50 something, but I just, there's a negative devil on one side that wants to feed you those bad things. And the liver issues will come from the constant complaining about yourself, about others. Why didn't they do it this way? Why didn't they give me the attention? Why didn't they give me that bonus? Why didn't they give me, the credit on that project, or the inheritance of the family? And you're justifying fault finding because you feel like you're right, but that deceives yourself and keeps you feeling bad. Okay? So any kind of liver issues, the new thought pattern is love and peace and joy are what I know. Love and peace and joy are what I know. Love and peace and joy are what I know. Love and peace and joy are what I know. And you might say, that's too simple, Katrina. And I thought the same thing, right? But when I got the bilirubin and, the bad blood work, and I don't want to have a liver problem. I don't want to have kidney stones. So I was like, I got to get to work. Okay. What color painting do I need to make for the liver? Well, 2. You need to do yellow, more yellow, and I have no yellow. I sold all my yellow, so I have to do yellow and peach. But yellow, and also green and pink, because it's something to do with your heart, something about forgiving yourself, forgiving others in order to move along. Even if that person was like a devil to you, okay, we have to say, well, maybe that person's a sociopath or a psychopath or a narcissist. Whatever label, we still are not going to get to letter Z if we stay in that anger, if we stay in that pain. Okay, that person might have moved on and they don't even think another thought about you, but you're still sitting there going from the bleachers in the back saying, but he did this to me, or she did that to me, or they did this to me, or they didn't give me that. Okay? Not going to get anywhere with that except staying in that anger and ruining your body and your mind and your heart. Okay? So, I choose to live through the open space in my heart. I love that. But we got to feel it. I choose to live in the open space in my heart. Get your skin together? Oh, somebody's being rude? Okay, goodbye.
Cat,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go drive Warren to get his car.
okay. Okay.
Somehow all the wires were cut from his alternator to his battery.
Did somebody do that on purpose?
They said they couldn't figure it out. They said it just doesn't make any sense.
Oh. Okay.
See you in a bit.
Love you.
I love you very much, baby. What you doing?
I'm doing a live and somebody's making fun of me, so I gotta try to get rid of them.
You want to give me a thing and I'll do it?
Well, I just blocked them and then they came back.
How can you block somebody and they come back?
I don't know.
What do they say?
That my body is already ruined and that I chose to live in McDonald's.
That's just fucking dumb.
Yeah, because I'm doing the chakras and that making fun of me.
Be back in a little bit. You want to make me what you call one of those things, I'll do it. Okay?
Yeah.
A wrench, whatever it's called. Love you, baby.
Love you too.
Don't put up with that crap. Don't worry about it.
I know, he's saying if you threw up in my throat, I would be able to get a hamburger.
Really?
Yeah, and I blocked him. He came back. I think it's a guy, but I don't know. I blocked him. He came back, Then I blocked him again. He came back. Then I reported him, and I don't see it now.
Okay. Well, like I said, you want to give you a wrench, I'll take care of it.
Thank you.
Be right back.
Love you.
I love you, baby. Don't worry about this thing. It's the most beautiful girl in the world.
Thank you, baby.
Hey, guys.
Okay, sorry guys. Sorry. Some people want to be mean. Anybody who's mean, I blocked you, and then if you came back, I reported you. And so now YouTube will see what you said. Buddy, can you do something about that? Hi, Eileen Root. Hi, Bayo. One second, guys. Hi, buddy, Tracy. I gave you a wrench back. I'm trying to get this person off, and I reported them, and they keep on popping up. Do you think you can get them off and remove them and block them? Okay, so let's finish with the liver. Okay. Anybody with the chronic complaining, justifying, fault finding, to deceive yourself, feeling bad. I choose to live through the open space in my heart. I choose to live through the open space in my heart. I look for love and find it everywhere. I look for love and I find it everywhere. Okay. And hi, Faith. I didn't get a chance to say hi to you, Faith. Sorry, I was in the process of blocking somebody who was being an asshole. Okay. And they have been reported several times. This is a safe space on the Mystic Brady Bunch, and we don't be mean or rude or vulgar and harass anybody. So if anybody has hepatitis, we have resistance to change, fear, anger, hatred. The liver is the seat of anger and rage. So for hepatitis, the affirmation is, my mind is cleansed and free. I leave the past and move into the new. All is well. My mind is cleansed and free. I leave the past and move into the new. All is well. My mind is cleansed and free. I leave the past and move into the new. All is well. If you're suffering from anything with jaundice, that's internal and external prejudice, unbalanced reason. That's like you have to figure out if the way you're reasoning things is correct, or is it just uneven prejudice, okay? We got to get rid of that. 1 second. I got to get a piece of Palo Santo. Meditation music from Jason Stevenson, relaxation, dopamine release.
Meditation music from Jason Stevenson, relaxation, dopamine release.
Okay, sorry guys. Had to get a little dopamine release music. And I'll finish with this very shortly. All the negative energy out. Anybody being rude is not going to ruin my live, because I just want people to get healed themselves. And we'll pray for everybody who is unbalanced enough to try to be a bully or be vulgar, because they've been reported. And maybe they just don't feel good about themselves. So we'll pray for them. All the negative energy people. Okay, so if you are dealing with jaundice, it's internal and external prejudice and unbalanced reasoning. And the affirmation for it is, I feel tolerance and compassion and love for all people, myself included. I feel tolerance and compassion and love for all people, myself included. Now, notice, you have to include yourself first. You have to work on loving yourself before you can really give your heart to anybody else or help to anybody else. You have to care about yourself. You have to learn to think of the good parts that you bring to this matrix. Okay? All right. Little less complaining. Love and peace and joy are what I know. I choose to live through the open space in my heart. I look for love and find it everywhere. My mind is cleansed and free. I leave the past and move into the new. All is well. I feel tolerance and compassion and love for all people, myself included. Okay, so that's all we're going to do for today, boys and girls. We did kidney issues. If you weren't here for it, you can listen to this from the beginning. Colors that we talked about needing for the kidneys are especially water with lemon in it, loads of water, loads of lemon water, both warm and cold. Color therapy would be orange, peach, and yellow. Also for the liver, solar plexus, and the heart chakra. So colors we would need are yellow, green, and pink. Okay. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, I was doing everything he kept making. I say he, I don't know if it was a girl or a boy, but I just, like Devin asked me, he goes, he was going to help his brother with his car. So he goes, if you want to give me a wrench, I'll help you when I get back. And I was like, I should be able to do this. I used to do it in the past. I realize how much Tracy has done, and Tammy and Ruby, but Ruby hasn't been on lately, and Kim Magical, and my Bayo. But anyhow, thank you for helping me with that. I just wanted to do a little video about healing chakra colors and get back into that. But that was wild. It was weird because I'm reading about the liver and kidney problems, and I say he because I think it was a he, was coming up with all different things that would make me angry, to try to make me angry. But it was okay because I had you guys, Mystic Brady Bunch. We stick up for each other and we help each other. And that's what life is all about. And of course, some people are dummies, but life is all about that too. Did you just see my halo? There was a halo. I gotta feed my dogs, so right after this, I'm gonna be tapping out. Because they gotta have their dinner. Does anybody have any last questions? Yes, Eileen, Bayo, they're miserable in their skin and has nothing to do with me. Yes, I know I don't understand. I'm not, but maybe I should be happy because it means you're getting popular. But I just didn't like that they were making accounts up, but it was the same account. It was coming out as the same person. Okay. Wait, Mystic Brady Bunch, please don't report stupid comments. Makes my job harder. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying that if everybody does it, then it makes it too hard. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe other people were reporting it, and at the same time I was reporting it, and then it wasn't going through. Because I was like, I moved him, I removed him, then I reported him for bullying, I reported him for, or her, whoever it was, I reported them for bullying and then for disgusting content, and then they were still coming up under the same name. So I think if everybody does it at the same time, then I think YouTube, there's like a lull, but I think it's done now. I got a little mad too. Just, it's just, sometimes people are odd, and that they might be coming from other channels, whatever, jealous. But Usually we have a very good Mystic Brady bunch out there. But of course, some people will come in, like I'll do videos like 2 in the morning or 3 in the morning, something like that. And you're kind of going in without your wrenches, without your moderators, and then you're by yourself. So of course, some people try to take advantage of that. I'm not afraid of them. I'm not afraid of people, saying bad things about me, because I have already said it. You know, like I used to always say, I have a scale and I have a mirror, but I'm not going to say, like I'm not going to stand around and let somebody bully me and take away the whole namaste of my channel, because that's what I'm not about. That I'm about the opposite of that. So I'm not going to ignore it, because people like that bully people, that try to be disgusting, are just going to get blocked and reported. Not just blocked, reported as well. Okay. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for being here. Tracy, thank you for helping. Everybody, thank you for helping keep the vibe going. But I got to feed the dogs and do a couple other things. And I love you all. And I hope this helped a little bit. And I'll talk to you soon. Thank you for being here, Mystic Brady Bunch. Mystic Brady Bunch for the win. Yeah, who won? We won.